Is this Bitcoin drop the best short-term buying opportunity you can get in the next few weeks? Or should you actually sell all your crypto right now? Let's analyze. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon from MyCryptoParadise, and in today's video we will do a multi-screen analysis. In our ultra high time frame chart we will compare the current cycle to the cycle that happened in 2021. Then we will shift our focus on high time frame and also medium time frame. We will take a look behind the scenes what's going on with some whale buy orders and also where the liquidity lies that is juicy for the whales to take right now. So firstly, let's go through the weekly time frame and let's take a look at what have been happening in 2021 when we finished this motive wave uptrend. So the same way as it is happening right now, we had a beautiful impulse that consists of 5 subwaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And we actually finished the 5th wave with an ending diagonal. As you can see right here, this is a great example of how the ending diagonal looks like, and it's usually positioned at the final 5th wave of the impulse. And once the ending diagonal is finished, a new trend in the opposite direction is starting. So what we see right now at 2025 is something similar, but take a look at what happened after the ending diagonal was formed. We have dropped by around 55%, ladies and gentlemen, basically to the bottom of the 4th wave. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4th. This was the 4th wave at the bottom, and then we started another bullish trend, but this was formed in zigzag. That's why we turned into bear market afterwards. But important is to understand the bottom of the 4th wave, where is it, and the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level that you calculate from the whole impulsive wave. Yeah, and right now what we can see in the current bull market, we are also finishing the 5th wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And right now we are forming something like an ending diagonal, and I will shift our focus on a daily time frame very soon so we can analyze this price action closely. But before that, it's very important to understand where is the bottom of the 4th wave. The 4th wave bottom is around $49,000, but the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level lies a little bit lower right here, and from the local top it's around 55% lower, same as it was in 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Is this a coincidence? Well, the market is repeating itself in fractals, you need to understand that. And even though the market participants are different, the market dynamics are also different, the psychology of the market stays the same. So as I've explained in the previous video, there is a high probability that really we are about to start a corrective wave towards $44,000 or $49,000. okay, basically this zone right here, let me put a box right here, this zone right here will be a great long-term buying opportunity if we get here. But when we start to drop, and are we about to start dropping from the current levels of $100,000? For that we need to analyze the price action on lower time frame. So let's shift a little bit lower to daily time frame right now. This is a high time frame analysis for us, and let's see if we can from this price action right here actually understand that this is forming an ending diagonal. So for that, let me quickly explain the ending diagonal. You can read it also yourself on our MyCryptoParadise.com website for free. We have created a beautiful learning material for you to absolutely master Elliott wave analysis. But the ending diagonal is important to understand, is most of the times forming at the end of the impulsive 5th wave, and once it's finished a new trend starts. Okay, there are 5 subwaves in the ending diagonal, and they are basically forming a wedge pattern, okay, rising wedge pattern. And each of these subwaves, even if it's actionary or reactionary, is being made in a corrective mode. That's why you see the CCC right here, corrective mode, especially zigzag. Okay, so each of the subwaves is created by 3 lower time frame waves. That is why each of them is in corrective mode. So let's see if we have something similar forming at the current price action. Let me show you the current consolidation we have started to form since around mid of November. Okay, and you can see that we are actually forming a first actionary wave right here in an ABC format, right? So this is a corrective corrective mode ABC. We have created a high around $108,000 and then we started to correct, right, in once again ABC formation. So far it seems precise, and right now during Christmas we had this nice correction to the upside, then move lower exactly from our key resistance, previously a key demand. I need to change the text right here. Previously it was working as a demand, now it's working as a key resistance exactly in the middle of our box right here. And it seems like if we will be holding our key support zone right here, we start to form the third subwave that is again being formed from 3 lower waves, right? So let me show you what I mean. It seems like we are right now right here in a formation of the third actionary wave right here that is consisting out of 3 lower waves, and it seems like we are finishing this one right here, the reactionary B wave. The third wave usually needs to end up above the first wave, okay? So it seems like if it's going to work and we really hold above our key support zone right here, we start to trend higher right now, and potentially we might wick out above the major supply zone that is positioned at around $109,000, ladies and gentlemen. Afterwards, if this ending diagonal is going to be in a process really, we will start to correct a little bit lower, but it will not exceed the previous low. And then we have a final wave, fifth wave, that can actually be truncated. That means that it doesn't necessarily need to be higher than the third wave, and then the new trend in the opposite direction will start, ladies and gentlemen. So right now it all depends on if we can hold above this key support zone, from where at the moment it seems like we are recovering very nicely, and if that's gonna happen, we start the actionary C wave of the third subwave. So I'm talking about this one, yeah, that will end up a little bit higher than the previous wave that is above around $109,000. And if that's gonna be happening, we will be forming this beautiful rising wedge pattern, right, which will very nicely be working for our trading activity. So as you can see, you basically connect the second and fourth wave. We are still waiting for the fourth wave, and as a resistance will work a connection of the top of the first, third and fifth wave. And then if you take a look at our MyCryptoParadise MCP free school website, you can understand how to trade these wedge patterns, right? So right now we have only the first wave top, we are waiting for the second and third one. As I already told you, this new wave that is being formed right now should end up a little bit higher than the previous one. So I do expect we will wick out a little bit above the major supply zone, and then the final fifth wave will be truncated. So I don't believe that it will actually exceed the price action of this one, okay? So it will look something like this, and then we will shift the trend. This is the highest probability right now, ladies and gentlemen. I know everybody wants to go just to the upside right now, but it's just not what's happening in the crypto market, okay? You need to really be able to understand the price action and maximize your profits on trading the price action with a nice risk management and only the highest probability trade. So for example, right now, a nice risk to reward trade would be waiting for the daily close, getting some confirmations from lower time frames, and then basically you can place your stop loss at a beautiful level just below this key support zone, right? Take a look, if there is some wick outs, you will place it to be safe below this one, right? And you know that we are targeting higher than the previous wave right here. So basically you can make 16 versus around 7%. It's a beautiful risk to reward trade, and this is if you want to maintain consistency in your trading and long-term profitability. You just need to be taking trades with the highest potential rewards opposed to the risks, right? So beautiful trades like this with the highest probability only. So why we didn't open long positions right here, even though there would be a possibility that this zone could be turned into a support? Well, first of all, there wouldn't be a great place to place a stop loss, right? And second of all, this trade would come with very low probability because we understand it's being formed in a zigzag, right? So we knew that after this stop, there will be some B wave, right? Which is happening right now, and right now we are about to have, with the highest probability, a C wave. So this is a great high probability trade. We are at key support zone. We are about to create a C wave. So lots of confluences, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, also you can see that we are creating something like an exaggerated bullish divergence. What I'm talking about MACD oscillator, very useful to just enhance your trading probabilities. So what you can see right now, the momentum, the bearish momentum is decreasing, isn't it? So the bearish momentum is decreasing and the price is making equal lows. So what is it? If you are reading our MCP free school, you know that exactly. It's exaggerated bullish divergence. Indicator is having high low right here. The price is making equal low. That means that the bearish momentum is decreasing and bulls are starting to take over, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, lots of confluences. You definitely, if you are a safe trader, you want to be waiting for a bullish cross right here as well, because right now we are still in a bearish cross, okay? But it's about your style of trading. If you are more aggressive right now, if you have made lots of money in the previous months, you are taking more aggressive trades, right? It's also about taking in consideration the position size. So right now, for example, you can take some positions. Once the odds increase in your side, you again increase your position size. So that's basically trading tactics that you need to really master as a professional trader, ladies and gentlemen, and it is our pleasure to help you with that. That's exactly what we are doing in Paradise VIP. Let's shift our focus on a 4-hour time frame. As you can see in the previous video, we have been actually mentioning this exaggerated bearish divergence. As you can see, the indicator was making equal highs, however the price made higher high, and that is exaggerated bearish divergence. Let me show it to you right here. A beautiful example, price making higher high, you are selling right here because indicator is making equal high. Ladies and gentlemen, it worked perfectly. We got this nice rug pull exactly to our support zone. I have been updating that in the previous video, as you remember, recorded like 2 days ago. So as you can see, why I'm showing you this, the exaggerated bearish and bullish divergences are working very nicely in this market, okay? So it's great idea to put a lot of seriousness towards them in this market cycle. Let's take a look at some insider data. For example, we are having loads of sell limit orders, liquidation levels above us. There is loads of stop losses. So this liquidity is very juicy for the whales, ladies and gentlemen. You know that loads of whales are cooperating with some exchanges. Exchanges are making money when you get liquidated. That's why we are trading only on the cheapest exchanges, where also we have a great benefits for our paradisers, you included. So we have discounts on fees plus some deposit bonuses, especially for our Paradise VIP members. Links are actually in the description, so you can check the exchanges we believe are the safest and having the best terms for traders. And as you can see, for the liquidity, loads of confluence right here at around $97,000, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, there is loads of short selling going on right now in the market, right? So loads of short positions got opened right here during the bearish pressure, and these short positions have somewhere liquidation levels, right? And stop losses. And when these stop losses and liquidation levels got triggered, it automatically opens a long contracts, and that's basically pushes the market higher very easily. That's also why the whales are doing it. What the whales are doing, they buy on spot right here at nice support zones, right? Then they push the price with leverage. They aim to trigger these liquidation levels and stop losses. Once they triggered, they close their leverage long positions, and then they ride only the spot, right? And what they are aiming for right now is really just to get rid of this resistance right here, so we can move higher and we can finish the C actionary wave from this third corrective mode right now. So loads of confluences, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if we take a look at what's going on with some buy orders of smart market players, we can see on order book side that there is loads of buy limit orders triggering at these levels, so nice accumulation at these low levels. And also we are seeing a continuous market buying. So from Coinbase there is no selling pressure. You can also see that the volume is decreasing on the bearish side. So overall, it seems like, yeah, this is indeed a nice buying opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, we are not gamblers, so we understand that this is the higher probability that right now we will go higher, but it's not a certainty. That's why in professional trading, you need a precise, proper trading systems, trading, risk management, etc. to make sure that you can survive and thrive in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you updated about the price action in the upcoming videos. The next video will be on Saturday. Until then, cheers.